What's going on, Workforce? Brian here, and in today's video, we're talking about Nintendo and Nintendo Direct, which is confirmed for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so 5 Central, and then 6 o'clock Eastern. In this case, this Nintendo Direct that's been long delayed due to the obvious earthquakes that have affected Japan, and obviously our hearts and prayers go out to those people affected. I'm really glad Nintendo made this move. I know people were upset, but people are naturally going to go one way or the other on any kind of delay when it comes to Nintendo. I think they made the right choice. And so tomorrow, we've got the 35-minute Nintendo Direct. We're going to try to cover it here live on the channel, but I'm also working tomorrow on site with a client, and thus we'll have to see if I'm back in time to be able to do it live. If not, we'll be doing our wrap-up thoughts. But the big news today is that Nintendo Online is launching on the 18th of September. There's going to be a 7-day free trial that people can sign up for from the eShop. And this is what we've been building up to for September. This gets you cloud saves for some games, which is a little weird. I think that I've been spoiled by Xbox, who does it automatically for me in this case. Thank you, Xbox, the way you handle it. It's beautiful. So it sounds like you picked that you want to save to the cloud or you want to save locally. I wish it was just an automatic backup that just happened. But wishes and dreams and fishes and whatnot. So that's exciting because also you have very classic games. People have been wanting a virtual console for a long time. It seems like Nintendo's going more the Netflix style with their back catalog of games. And so we're going to have to finally get our hands on both these classic games as well as see the service. Personally, I'm really excited about cloud saves. Even the fact that some of the games that I'm excited about won't support them. But regardless, the fact is I got all these games, Octopath Traveler. I'm just like, oh gosh, my Switch is totally fine. But if my kids dropped it or something like that happened, I'd love to be able to recover that data at some point and not have to start completely over, because starting completely over is soul crushing. So that is what's happening. Nintendo Direct tomorrow, obviously the online service on the 18th. And then also one thing I wanted to talk about is that I've been trying to work on a review for Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. And so just as a preview and early impressions of that game, it's amazing and it's beautiful, but like from a parent's perspective, this is not a 2D game that I would recommend for anyone with young kids. In fact, this is a game that challenges me as an adult with the level of platform difficulty. Even the Funky Kong mode that they introduced doesn't necessarily do it justice because typically Maddie, my oldest, she wants to play in player 2, and it seems like I can only regularly get, put Funky Kong in player 1. So I end up playing as Funky Kong, and she ends up dead the whole time. And that's, not everybody's going to have that problem because not everybody has a 4-year-old that's insisting on being player 2 for some reason. But all in all, it's a beautiful and fantastic game that I cannot recommend, enough for those who want a really challenging platformer on their Switch. I say that and I bundle that in with this video because rumors and speculation abound for the Nintendo Direct. What do I want to see out of this event? And honestly, the only thing I care about is a 2D platforming Mario. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Donkey Kong. A 2D Mario game would be the tops, the perfection of perfection, because one of the things that we challenge, as I work with Maddie on her game playing, her skills there aren't there yet. And so Mario at a 3D level is fun for her to a degree, and she's able to do some things, which is actually really impressive. Maybe it's just the dad in me, just like, my kid is awesome. But for the most part, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, gosh, what I wouldn't give for a 2D Mario game, on this platform that we can either play together multiplayer or we can take turns. We can kind of help ease her in. She seems to do obviously better with 2D games at age 4. Obviously, older kids are going to accelerate and their the gaming skills at different levels. And so that's all I want from the Nintendo Direct. 35 minutes. We know the release date. I'm already excited about the live service because honestly, I think you get what you pay for, and Nintendo being free up this entire time has always been like, oh, Nintendo's free, but it's the worst form of a system possible. So I'm hoping that we're going to see continue more updates with this. I hope the fact that they're charging for this means that we're going to get better quality. I hope that impacts Smash. I hope that impacts Pokemon. I hope we get freaking Phantasy Star Online, either 2, or I'll take the original. Just give me some more PSO love, please, Nintendo. Alright guys, that is my rambling Nintendo excited video. I thank you guys for joining me on my adventure in thought here. For Work To Game, my name's Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hey everybody, Brian and Chuck here for Work To Game. Chuck wants to tell you that you should totally subscribe to the channel. and that you should totally hit that like button. Oh, and then we also got t-shirts on sale for some reason. That's a little bit mean, Chuck. I'm not crazy.